All right, part 4 says solve each 3 by 3 system, write your answer appropriately. Number 8 says write the system as an augmented matrix, and then we're going to use the calculator, the matrix calculator, to solve. So one thing I always say first is make sure all your letters are lined up. All my X's are lined up, my Y's are lined up, my Z's are lined up, and then my equals numbers are lined up. If they're not lined up, if anything's out of order, make sure you get it in order first. Okay, remember with our matrix, we're going to put our bracket. I always like to label my matrix, so I make sure that everything's in order. So my first column is about X's, second column is about Y's, third column is about Z's, and then I always just call these the equals numbers because you say equals and then the number. And then remember with our matrix, we are just taking the coefficients in front of each variable and writing them down. So in front of this X, we have a -2. This one, the coefficient is a 1. It's just a little invisible 1. In front of this, we have a 3, and then equals 20. Next row, I have -3, +2, +1, and then it equals 21. Last row, I have a +3, -2, +3, -9. Okay, so make sure everything is filled in. Remember, if you don't have, let's say I didn't have this 3x over here, I still have to fill something in the matrix. So you would just fill it in with a 0, but we had everything filled in already, so we're good to go. Okay, next thing it says use the calculator to solve. So I'm going to go to my matrix calculator, hit new matrix. We want 3 rows and 4 columns, and then I type my numbers in how I have it written. So -2, 1, 3, 20, -3, 2, 1, 21, 3, -2, 3, -9. Okay, and then for this to solve, I'm going to hit the next row. So enter, or you can't see it right now, but there is a little blue arrow down button over here that you could hit. And then remember, we want RREF, and then the letter that you choose should be the letter that's in front of your matrix. So ours is A, but you could have a different letter, so just be careful with that. Okay, and then over here, it did solve it for us, so I'm going to write that down really quick, and then we can kind of talk about it. So you know you solved it right whenever you have your 1s going in a diagonal and 0s surrounding it. And then you need to make sure that you are reading your answer correctly. So for ours, let me go back. Okay, here's what the calculator gave me. Remember, your answer is over here in this last column. Okay, so this first number goes with the first letter in our matrix. So our first letter was X. Second number goes with the second letter. In our case, it's a Y. And then the third number goes with the third letter. In our case, it's a Z. Okay, so that's how you read your answer, but we write our answer as a triple. So what that means is I would say that the solution is S equals my brace. And then again, we are going in alphabetical order, so X, Y, and then Z. So I would say -4, 3, 3. And there is the solution to our 3 by 3 system.